and welcome to Silver Swans. All right, we're going to get on with our warm-up straight away. So feet together, standing in parallel. Make sure you've got lots of space around you. All right, standing nice and tall. Imagine you're being pulled up through a piece of string from the top of your head. Here we go. I think you know this one. All right, just standing tall, shoulders down. Here we go. We're going to nod the chin down, look up, roll to the right. Repeat. And up, roll the other way. I'm going to shrug the shoulders up and down. Roll them back for 2. Big circles. Shrugs up and down. Release. Roll forwards. Good. Arms in first. Fingers to thumb. Flower press. Go in and push, in and push, tip tap. Good. Flower press. You're going to swing the arms forward and back. Add a knee bend. That feels good. Bend, stretch, push. Adjust the shoulder height at the front, not too high. Now reach as far back as you can, opening the front of those shoulders. Good. We're going to bend the knees, curl up the body. Forwards, and press the arms back, chin up, and curve, C shape in the spine, let down, good, we're going to go bend, we're doing, let's go open and close today, arms first, open and close, open and close, open, finding that turnout today, so weighting those heels, there we go, now find your parallel. We're going to go plie, plie, plie. Just little pulses. 5, 6. We're going to turn out. Here we go. Down. And up. And down. And up. Again. Plie down. And up. Good. Again. Knees out. And in. Knees out. And let's pulse the knees in first. Pulse. Let's do a full port de bras up. Keep those knees up, arms down. Ooh, hello thighs. And up. Stretch the second, here we go. We're going to plie. Stretch the right foot out. And in. And stretch other way. Plie down. Stretch forward. Come in and up. For the glitter. Hey. I forgot what's next. Oh, front in. Alright, here we go. Feet in parallel. Roll those shoulders back. Plie and stretch. Down. Up. Down. Here we go. Toe tap. Or heel tap, I should say. Heel tap. Heels forward. If you want to add the arm, in and out. Heel to the bow. Up, down, up, down. Arms up and down if you wish. And we're going to add that little paddle basque we did last class. So stepping on the right step tap, flat tap down. Add the arms if you wish. Bigger away. Down, down. Woo! Front side out, go prance. Knees up the front. Arms reach up to fifth. Keep prancing. Feet together. Bend the knees. And reach up and around. Finding your weight firmly on those 2 feet. Take a little rise. Ooh, with those heels. Finding your balance today. Ooh, the balance is a little wobbly. All right, good job. I mixed it up there a little bit. So if you know that warm-up, I'm challenging your brains. All right, let's go into our plies. So this week, we're going to work our port de bras a little bit different. So if you've been with me for a while, you'll know our basic port de bras. We're going to go from second. Our basic port de bras will come up the front to fifth, and we're going to reverse it. So we go back the way we came, We go down the front and back out. All right, so we're just going to do the arms to start. So up the front and out, down through the middle, back to where we came from. We're going to lift our arms up to a high V, lifting that chin if that feels comfortable, and those fingers coming in front of us. Curve the elbows back down to second, and then we're going to come in to first to re-prepare out. We're going to go again, down to go up, and down to go out. Find your V. Come back down with a curve, come in and out. Then we're going to repeat, adding a plie. Plie to come up the front. Plie to go down and back out. We'll add a rise as we lift our arms to a V. Lower the heels as the arms come back. And a little plie as the arms come in and out. Okay, so we've got the plies and then the rises there. We're then going to take a little port de bras, or sorry, full port de bras, all the way up, normal port de bras. And we're going to take a dégagé to second. Keep our arms in second as you lower that heel, and then we're going to repeat in second. So down to go up the front, and down the front to go out. Rise tall. Now in the second position, make sure those heels come forward. Keep that turn out. Plie and stretch. When we do that twice in each position. Full port de bras. Dégagé back to our first position. We're then going to do, my brain is on fire today. We're then going to do our, I think, yes, our what are they called? Wings. So we're going to wing up to the V and down, feeling the size of the room. Imagine you are in that bubble and you're lifting all the way up and all the way back down. We're then going to, there's a few pliés and a few port de bras in between with the music. We're then going to do our walks. So you're going to imagine you're in the middle of an X. The X marks the spot. You are in the middle. We're going to walk towards our front right corner to start. So you're going to use your right leg and we're just going to walk 4, 3, 2, and 1. By the time you've finished, out of shot. You've done a basic port de bras to second. Then you're going to do just 3 walks back. 3, 2, 1, and close in. We're then going to repeat to the other front corner, our left front corner. We're going to basic port de bras, taking all those 4 walks to open the arms to second. Good. And then all those 3 walks to bring your arms back down to close in first. We're then going to reset with some rainbow, with some wing arms, some pliés, back out to second. We're going to repeat everything. Pliés in first, with the repeat, with the rise, and the in and out. Full port de bras up. Good. And then press the toes down to second. Keep those arms. And then we're going to repeat in second to finish with the rise in second. Same thing, but with our feet apart in second position. Does that sound okay? All right, good. So when we're doing our rises in second, be really careful that it's not too small, your second, because when we rise our bottom's going to stick out. Make sure from here you slightly slide that toe for that heel to lower. And then when we rise, really be very conscious and very cautious of our turnout. So when we press through those big toes, you want to bring those heels, those inner heels facing the front. What we don't want is those heels to go to the back. We lose our turnout and we actually rotate inwards from our hips. We want to keep rotating outwards. Feel that spiral from the hips so that we maintain that turnout as we go. All right, this is called Marry Me, Bella. This is from the Twilight Saga, New Moon. Here we go. Feet in first. Very pretty. It's very quiet. Breathe the arms out. Oops. Out. Down. Up. Find your arms in second. Just the arms. Down. To go up. Reverse. To go out. Do that again. Here we go. down, up, down, out. V, in and out. Repeat. Down to go up, down to go out. Find your V. Lower, come in, out. Hold that position. Breath, curve those elbows. We're going to add the plie. Here we go. And down. Oh, I think down to go up. Sorry, I couldn't hear that. Rise. In. Repeat. Plie to go up. Plie to go out. Right. In. Full port de bras. We're going to dégage that right leg. Find your second. Keep your arms down to go up. Now we're in that second position. Press those knees out. Heels forward. Plie. Repeat. And down. Up. Knees press bottom in. Good. Now lift that chin. Lift. Down. In. Out. And close. Just take a little reset. Plie and push. Find your second. And the arms come up. Down. Up. Down. Find those wings. Up. Down. One more. We're going to find our second. Find those walks. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. In. Other side. Oh, hello, bunny. I couldn't find him before, so I was hoping he was somewhere safe. 2. Come back to first. Find your wings. And a lower. And wings. And lower. Good. One more. Lift. And lower. Now we're going to take our demi-plie. Find your arms in first. And stretch. Plie. Find your arms in fifth. Good. Stretch. Plie. Arms all the way down. Slowly gather them up through first. And we're going to take a little rise. Find that V. Ooh. Good. And bring those arms and those heels back down to the ground. Ooh. I'm so sorry I could not hear my music today. That was a little improvisation on my part. So, hello buddy, you gonna join in? Okay, so this boy worked out how to jump over the gate. So now he's got free roam of the house because he can jump the gate now and there's no keeping him in. So we'll just let him do what he needs to do. All right, well done, good job. What was I gonna say? There was something I needed to say. I don't know, I can't remember. Oh yes, when we rise in our first position, just make sure that we don't take those arms too far to the side. Yeah, make sure those arms are in front of you slightly and that will help you with your balance. We always want to make sure when we rise, when we're standing, when we need to balance, that our head, being the heaviest part of our body, is always balanced over our feet, particularly the front part of our feet. Particularly the ball of our foot or our big toes, I would say. So you always want to make sure your head is balanced quite far forward. So you might feel like you're leaning a little bit or leaning forward a little bit. But that way, with that head being the heaviest part, we're going to keep our body weight forward. If that head or the arms go back, yeah, you can see there's a little arch in my back now. Then when we try and rise, we're going to fall backwards. All right, so just always think, place your head where your body needs to go, and that will help you a little bit. All right, we're going to go to the telegram. This is from Little Women. And we're going to work a movement which is quite strange. It's called pas de cheval. Pas de cheval means step of the horse. Yes, step of the horse. Now, you've probably seen many horses doing this, but I understand why it's called step of the horse. So we're going to build it up. So pas de cheval, I'm just going to show you. We're going to do it in devant. Pas de cheval is a little lick of the foot up and a little petit développé with a softening of our standing knee. So it's almost like the hooves, the hooves of the horse. That's sort of scraping their hooves along the dusty ground. You're going to pick up some dust behind you. Yep, all right. So here we go, feet in first position. We're going to take our arms to second for balance. So first of all, we're going to do alternate feet. So right and then left or left and then right. Just make sure you do one and then the other. We're going to go dégagé. We're going to bring the toes back slightly. So we're going to retract. Can you see that from the side? We're going to retract those toes. So you want to think about bringing the baby toe back towards the standing foot. And we're going to push it back out and we're going to close. So we're going to lick our foot through the floor. Lick, bend the knee, push straight and close. Yeah, lick, push. You do 4 of those. Right, left, right, left. Then we're going to do out. We're going to go through that lick, but then it lifts up into our attitude devant. Attitude devant is a bent leg, okay? Our toe is still in front of our nose. Remember, we have to smell our toes in our dégagé. When we go into attitude, our toes are still in front of our nose. So don't overcross it this way or don't open it that way. We want to keep that line very much in front of us. We're just bending our knee. All right, so that's a very low attitude. If you find that difficult, you could just lift it just slightly off the ground. If you want to lift it a little bit higher, that's up to you. So we're going to go tendu and lift, and tendu and close. So dégagé and lift, dégagé and close. From here, we're then going to just do the arms. So in our pas de cheval, we go down and up through third, and then we take our palm out to present our toe. So we're going to go through, gather, scoop the ball, present, lift. Scoop the ball, good, present, palm up, lift. So it's very much just a little movement of the forearms. The arms just move very gently down, very small out to come up. And then you're going to put everything together. So we're going to do dégagé and lift and fondu and close. Dégagé, lift and fondu, out and close. Our arm. So we're going to add the arm. The palm goes up. Ooh, I'm going to stand on you, mister. And I'm going to have to find in the other room. And up and fondu and close. Yeah, so when your leg comes in, you're funny. Is it binky time? Is it binkies? Yeah, you're a happy bunny. So when our leg comes in, our arm comes in. So it's almost like our arms and our legs are connected. And then as the toe pushes down onto the bunny, the palm comes up. Okay, mister, I'm sorry, I know you're happy. Do you want to go in the other room? Should we put you upstairs? Say hi to everyone. You can stay here. Why don't you go in your little hut? Yeah, go in here. We'll have a little sleep. Yeah, right. Okay, so you can follow me for that. We'll keep building it. We'll see how we get on. He's eating he's got a little hutch, little circle, little igloo. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Telegram. Pas de cheval. All right, feet in first. Plie. And stretch. Plie. And stretch. Find your second position. Here we go. Let's build it up. Dégagé, slide, out, in. Dégagé, slide, out, in. So that knee bends, knee goes out. Good. Keep that toe in front of your nose. You're going to lift it up. Attitude, lift. In. Tendu, lift. It's like you're picking something up with your toes. There you go. I do that a lot with my kids, Lego and stuff. Here we go. Just the arm. Present. Other arm. Here we go. Again. Down, scoop, palm up. You're looking at your arm. Let's go. Add just the legs. Bend and stretch. Here we go. Right foot with dégagé. Bend, stretch. Dégagé, up. Bend, stretch. Dégagé, up. Bend, stretch. And add the arm. Good. Add. Same arm as leg. Dégagé, lick. Bend, stretch. Two more. One more. And finish with your arms in your demi-bras position or cookie tray. And that's all that one arm is. It's just half of a cookie tray. Or just like that. So it's like third with the palm up. There we go. Good. I was getting very uncoordinated then. Sorry, we started off very uncoordinated when we did them together. So we have to do the attitude on a straight leg and then we bend our supporting knee. So droit, dégagé, lift, then we bend. So it's almost as you do a little hoof movement, the knee bends. Okay, I was very uncoordinated, sorry. Did you like that one? We should do a step of the rabbit. What would that be? This? Maybe actually we're going to do some jumps later. Shall I call them Henry jumps? Oh my word. All right. Mary. Should we do Mary? Actually, let's do Vivo. I'll leave Mary. Oh my goodness, you are going to get hurt. I'll leave Mary for next week. We're going to do our Vivo. This is, what movie is this from? It's actually from Vivo. It's a kid's movie. Anyway, we're going to learn a preparation for our pirouettes. So pirouettes turning. Now, if you've been with me for a while, you will know pirouettes are always up here. So this is our pirouette position. So this position is called retire, to draw up. We're drawing up. So if you've been with me before, you know we've been practicing our retires in parallel. So our toe comes up to the inside of our knee. Now from third position, that toe is going to come up the front. It's going to slide up the front and the toe ends up, hopefully, if we can, under the kneecap. So you'll see we've got a little smiley face here under the kneecap and your toe is going to create that little mustache under the smiley face. Okay, and that is our pirouette position with the knee pressing out to the side. Now, with my Silver Swans classes, you know that we don't have to go to that full height. You could go to any height you want up the leg. You could go to ankle height for all I know. I'd rather you be nice and turned out and supported and using those muscles, but not hurting yourself. All right, so we're going to go from third position, and this is a little, it feels a little bit like this sometimes, bear with me, but we have to learn this because this is pirouette 101. So we're going to take our arms to first on the introduction. We dégage our right leg out, arms open together. We plie, the same arm as the leg coming in to third. What was that? That wasn't you, was it? No, it wasn't. Sorry, I just heard a giant bang outside. Okay, dégage, come in. Now we're going to pick up that foot, that front foot, and we're going to lift it up to our pirouette position. We're going to straighten our supporting knee, and both arms come up to first. And we put it down. Okay, so that's our pirouette position. When we turn in ballet, we're always in the leg position, but always our arms are in first position because when you're in a small, concise position, you can turn quicker. So dégage, plie, and retire, stand down. Then we're going to go dégage, same prep, plie, but then we're going to do a passe. So you're going to lift it up to your pirouette position, and then you quickly put it down, and you land with that toe behind. And we're going to go with the other leg. Dégagé, arms third as it comes in. As the toe lifts up, first position with the arms, lower it down. Repeat, dégagé, same prep, but then we're going to do a passé up the front and down the back. Okay, let's try that again on both sides. Ready, right leg, and everything opens, everything closes, knee, put it in front. Everything closes, opens, everything closes, up, passé, down, other foot, out, in, push to the knee, lower, out with a passé, and push, and down. Then we're just going to do one on the left, so one on the right with a passé, so just the passé, and then one on the other side, just the passé. Very short, this one. Now, as you can see, I am doing it on flat feet. Flat feet as in, I keep my heel on the ground. All right, now if you want to, if you've been with me for a while, you're like, I feel like a challenge today. We're gonna add the releve. So releve meaning lifting the heel and lifting up that toe at the same time. So when we go to releve or dégagé into releve devant, your heel's gonna come up, put the heels down. Out, when we passé, same thing, but the toe passes, you put the heels down at the end. So if you want to go up on releve, up onto our demi-point, up onto our tiptoes, you're very welcome to do that. I'll do it on my tiptoes. If not, just keep your feet, your heels flat on the ground. It's more about the picking up of that working leg to your pirouette retiré devant and your pirouette retiré passé derrière. All right, let's have a look at this. We might do this twice just because it's very short. All right, let's have our right leg in front. Whichever leg you're going to walk. Out. Plié, retiré, stand. Out. Plié, passé. Stand, other foot. Out. In. Up. Close in front. Out, passé to the left. One of each. Passé, go tall. Other way. Passé. Whoop. And stretch up. And we always finish our pirouettes with our cookie trays out and open. Let's try that again. It's nice and slow. I picked that music because it was slow. We can think about it, but when things are slow, especially when we're balancing, that means more balance. So I'm sorry. Okay, so we've got more time to think, but more time to balance as well. All right, let's try that one more time. Let's have that right foot in front. We'll do that again. Vivo. All right, from third position, arms first. Out, bend, retiré devant, in front. Out, passé. Pass behind. Good, other foot. Front, close in front. Passé. One of each. Passé. Hold it, breathe in. No, other way. Breathe in. And show me your cookies. Good. Good job. How was that? You see, I've got one leg that is a little better than the other. I still find that even after my operation, after my surgery, I still find that I want to balance on this leg. Anyway, all right. So when I teach pirouettes, I like to teach it like that first. Obviously, we have to build it up. But I also like them to, or like you to think about your breath. The breath and the use of the breath, the not holding the breath is really paramount and quite key to the fluidity of movement, but also it's really helpful for balance. So I'm going to tell you why. So breathe in, breathe out, Breathe in. It helps balance. So when you breathe in, you lift up automatically. Obviously, you're breathing in, your ribs come in and your lungs come up and fill with air. Yeah, and you just lift up like a balloon. Oh, not like that though. Yeah, and then you breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Passé. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Passé. Yeah, so maybe try that. Try it. See if it helps you when you're practicing this. See if that helps. I always find breath helps a little bit to hold that balance. And then obviously that becomes the turn. That becomes the pirouette. So when we lift that knee, we lift and turn at the same time. So with that, breathe in. That's going to help you to get that up and spiral feel. You want to feel like a cyclone, a hurricane going up, 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 up. Like Wizard of Oz, going up into the cyclone. All right, let's move on. Let's do gavotte. This is gavotte from what? Gavotte for Mr. Whitworth. This is from Pole Dog. Of course it is. All right, we were talking about the X before. You know, imagining you're in the center of your X. We're going to do the same, but we're going to walk to the points of our X. So we're going to start off with making an X with our legs. So we're making sure our front foot is crossed. We're going to do arms with this. Let's do arms in demi-bras in our rainbow position. So we're going to do 2-step brush toe. Let me just do this facing the front. Let me move back and I'll do it facing the front. So we're going to do step, brush, toe, step, brush, toe. We're going to walk backwards, back, toe, point, and then we're going to do a padding step or a pivot step, flat, toe, flat. Okay, then we're going to go again with the same leg. So we're going to go 4 times to each corner using the same leg. So I'm using my left leg to go to our right corner. That makes sense? Yeah. So we're going to go step, brush, toe, and a step, brush, toe. Back and toe. And then you're going to do the padding step on the right and up. All right. So we're going to do that in all corners. Up, ba, da, da, yum, ba, da. Step back and toe. When we do the padding step, you're going to turn towards your next corner. Flat, toe, flat. Now I'm at the back corner. Step, brush, toe, same leg. Deep, da, da. Step back and point and a right ball change. Now I'm in the back corner. Do the same thing. Yum, ba, ba, and a down, up, down. 4th time lucky comes to the front corner. Yum, ba, da, 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 ba, da. All right, so you've just done 4 sets into each corner. Then we're going to do 3 padding steps. If you want to turn it, I'll be turning it. If you don't want to turn it, you're just going to do 3, 2, 1, close in. We're going to go the other way. 3, 2, 1, close in. If you would like to turn it, we're going to go with the right leg to the right. 3, 2, 1, face the front, other way. The, done, ba, ba. Then, my friends, we're going to repeat everything from the top with the other leg. So now I'm using my right leg to my left corner. Step, brush, toe, and a step, brush, toe, and a back and through. Left ball change. Going to each corner, 4 sets, and then we finish here. There's no turning at the end. We just turn in the center, in the middle. Sound good? So that padding step, I want you to imagine, there's that cyclopedia again, on the head, down, toe, down. It's a pad. Flat, toe, flat, toe, flat, toe, flat. In, cross, toe, cross, toe, in. So when we step, we always want to step almost to our 3rd position, flat. So then our standing leg, the leg that is doing the flat bit, is right under us. If you go from here, we start to move. Yeah, so cross it under on those padding steps as you turn. All right, let's try this. This is our brush toe walks with our pivot step. Here we go. Step, brush, toe. Step, brush, toe. Back, toe. Pad, back, corner. Toe. Right, brush, toe. Back, pad, right. Down, up, down. Now, if you want, you could look to that toe. That feels comfortable. Head right down. Step, brush, toe, full corner. Back. Face the front. 1, 2, 3, together the way. Turn. You ready to go? Other way. Here we go. Right foot. Right brush, toe. Left brush, toe. Back, pad, left. Down, up, down. Back corner. Brush that floor, scoop. Down, up, down. Hello toe. Hello toe, back. Last corner, front corner brush. Good ladies, well done. Face the front feet together. Yay, good. Good, working on those directions, excellent. Good job. I want to go in if you don't have much room. Are you ready? Okay, make sure you really brush that foot. In ballet, brushing of the foot is taught very early on. This is our glissé. Yeah, because that is a build-up step to many, many, many things for our jumps, particularly. Yeah. So when we do that brush step, I'm going to go around again. Step, brush, kiss. Step, brush, soft. So remember to use your knee. You should be going slightly, almost like a little S shape, like a slither of a snake. Yeah, because that heavy buck is making you feel quite grounded, but the use of the knees have that softness to it. So we're, oh my word. All right, I'm going to lock you upstairs next time. Lock you in one of the bedrooms. All right, but good, well done. Okay, let's move on. Let's do this one. Let's do Cassidy. Let's do Cassie. Oh, that's wrong. All right, here we go. So this is a little exercise for spotting of the head. Okay, so we use the spotting of the head for our turns, for our pirouettes, for anything that moves. In a circle, Henry. Circle. Yeah, good boy. You know the word circle? Good boy. All right, so we're going to do, can we do hands on our shoulders? Yeah, I call these Maori muscles. Maori from Moana. So I tell the kids, show me your Maori muscles and then put your fingertips on your shoulders. So this supports our arms. We're working our arms through our back. Henry, I don't want to kick you. So we're going to bend our knees, lots of soft knees with this. I know, buddy. So we're going to do a little open and close and open and close. A little open and close. Yeah, so we straight and bend. Straight and bend. Let's go the other way. Straight and bend. Straight and bend. I feel quite Greek. I feel like we just smash some plates. All right. So lots of use of the knees. So we're going to go, we're going to look where we're going because spotting of the head is all about looking. So I want you to find something in your room so that when you look right, what have I've got a little alleyway and right in front of me is a pot plant. So I'm going to look at that pot plant on this side. Here, I don't really have anything other than my shutters. So I'm going to look at those shutters. So I'm going to look, step and close, out and in. And then we're going to go step, turn, turn, look to the front. So that is a little shen. We call them a chaîné turn. So you've got an imaginary line on the ground. You're going to step on your right foot. Your left foot comes around. You're going to face the back. Then the other foot comes around. You face the front. And then you close everything together to face the front. That makes sense? So we're continuing around in our circle. Then we're going to look to our left side, repeat little Greek step, and then we're going to go turn, face the back, face the front, look. All right, so that's what we're going to do. This is our preparation for turning. So why I want you to find your spot is as you do that turning step, you're going to keep looking, and then there's a moment when you're facing the back, and when you're going to face the front, that you have to keep looking. So there's a whip of the head. Now don't be too ferocious. Don't want you hurting your neck, but it's just more of a focus of your eye line to where you're going. All right, so we're going to do a set of them. I think it's 4, so right, left, right, left. You'll hear it in the music. We're then going to do our T spots. So this is our T position on our tippy toes. You're going to look right in front of you. I've got a ring camera around my camera there, and I'm going to look through the ring, and then keep spotting to come around. Lower the heels. Go the other way. Up, pitter patters. Look. Keep spotting, looking into the front of yourself. Then we're going to go again. Hands on your shoulders. Out and in. Out and in. Turn, turn, turn together. Out and in. Out and in. Turn, turn, turn together. Rise. Find your T. So this is our T-spins. T-spins all the way around. Then just at the end, we're not going to do the Greek steps. We're just going to do the step turns. 1 to the right. Step turns. 1 to the left. Sound good? Right, I'm going to move this bunny. Hey, bunny. Are you asleep? Yeah, you are. Why don't you go to sleep on here? Oh, yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Go on. Go sleep. Stay there. All right, feet together, knees nice and soft. This is called Cassie Chadwick. Oh, I should have started. Let's go back. Let's go back to Gavotte. All right, feet together. Find those Barre muscles. All right. Let's make sure you got space to the side of you. Soften those knees. Barre muscles up. Look, out and in, out, let's turn, step, turn, step, hello front, look, other way, bend and stretch, turn, face the front, repeat from the top, in, soft, bend your knees, soft, very much on the spot, don't let it turn too much, don't open those legs too wide. Good job, turn. Keep spotting. T, spot. Look, front. Guru, spot. And now, other way. Lower the heels down, bend the knees. Maui muscles, here we go. On the top. Turn, turn. Keep looking, whip. Front. Other way. Those elbows high for me, otherwise I'll tickle you. T, T, turn, spot, lower T, spot, push, bend the knees, stretch, arm muscles, turn, turn, ooh, turn. One more side each side. Last one. Arms down. Soften. Find that T. Lift up. Show those arms aren't any higher than your shoulders. Nice tall bodies. So when we turn, we want to make sure our body is nice and taut, nice and tall. Good job. All right, to finish, before we do our, before we do our variation, what are you doing, mister? Oh, my word. All right, we're going to have hands on our waist. We're going to work our chape. So chape means to escape, just like him. He escapes. We're going to bend our knees. So if you want to, you do not have to jump with this. You could just keep doing these step outs. So very similar knees like we're just doing. Yeah, that softness through the knees. I'm going to step out and in, out and in. Now you can carry on doing that, or you could do a full échappé. Now we're in parallel. A full échappé is usually turned out. We're going to go from parallel. So we're going to go escape out, escape in, escape out, escape in, escape out, escape in. 3 of these. Stretch, 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 plie. Or you can go out and in, and out, and in, and out, and in, and stretch, 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 plie. Then we're going to go escape, out. We're going to do one jump, come in, escape, one jump, come in, escape, one jump, come in, stretch, 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 plie. And then we're going to do 2 jumps on the out. Escape, a 1, a 2, jump in, escape, a 1, a 2, jump in. And I'm not jumping that much. I'm literally, my toes stay on the ground and I'm rolling from toe to heel to really feel the land of that heel coming down. Yeah, so really articulating through the feet. All right. Then at the end, if you're feeling comfortable, we're just going to do échappés, out and in. Now you can see my second position, my parallel second, is not too wide. It's just slightly wider than my natural hips. Yeah, so don't go too wide, otherwise you might slip and you'll do the splits. All right, so this is for échappé to escape. Now when we escape, both legs have to escape at the same time, unless you're doing the steps. Obviously that's different. Yeah, so both legs open, both legs close. All right, let's have a little look at this. This is from Downton Abbey. This is called Down in Chinatown. It really is. Hey, hands on your waist, smile on your face, bend the knees, bend, soften, we're just all going to step out and in, step out and in, step out and in. Soften those knees. Now you can carry on with this, or you can jump échappé. Here we go. 2 legs out, 2 legs in, 2 legs out, 2 legs in. Stretch the knees slowly, up, plie, escape. Come in, escape. And he's like, what are you doing? Stretch. Now 1 jump out, escape. 1, come in, again, escape. 1, in, escape. 1, in, escape. 1, in, escape. 1, come in and hold. We're going to do 2 jumps. Out, jump, jump, come in, out, 2, 1, out, 2, 1, come in. Normal échappés, out and in. I feel like I'm doing hopscotch. Soften those knees, make sure those heels come down in between, down. Soft. Holy moly, hello, calf muscles. Holy moly. All right, let's stretch those calf muscles before our variation. Oh, that was good. Ooh, hello, calves. All right, let's get going with this beautiful waltz of the flowers. Let me see if I remember it. Yes, okay, so we're facing our left-hand corner, using our right leg in front. So we're slightly croisé. We're going to chasse. 1 and 2, and over, round to the back, and we come up front. This top arm comes down the leg. It slides up the front. Then we tombe, we press the air. And this comes to like a coup de pied area, behind, side, cross. We stretch up, and then we go on the other side. Chasse and toe, hello, whoosh. Flower petals. Go round to the back, and they come to the front. Go down the leg, dee-dum. And up, lift the chin, and lower, paddle, really, and stretch. So that was part one. Part two is our tourne levee. Now, we're not jumping, are we? We're just placing our legs. So we step on the back foot, it's my left foot, step and lift, step, up, balance it. So it's a little bit like that padding step, oh, it's the other way around, toe flat, yeah? Step and lift, step, cradle your flowers, hold those flowers, those bouquets, right into your chest, step, and hop, and we went around, little circle around yourself, around the rabbit, no, don't go on that wire, buddy, and then you go on the other side and place, and then we're going to the other side, step, panda, up, step, ball change, step, panda, up, panda, step, ball change, and a step, panda, fly, hello to the front, find your audience before you come around. Then we go to that first corner. This was last class, third class. We do that toe chasse, so the back foot, which is my left foot, so the same foot we used in the tourne levee. I'm just checking that rabbit out. We go toe chasse, toe, up, down, and then we do a releve, is that right? Yeah, we did releve and lower. And the other way, to the front, toe, up, cross in front, and then we did we do fifth? Yeah, we did open, that's right, we did that. So that third section, for some of you who may not have been here, I'll tuck this in, I keep showing you my belly. So we go, toe, up, cross in fifth, little releve or your rise, whatever you feel comfortable doing. Fingers on your front of your tutu and lower. Then use the front foot, the other foot. We're going to go forwards to face the front. Cross those legs. That goes right behind, side, left in front, lift up and find your V. Now, from here, this is our new set for this week. We're going to do, we call these cross caroos. Cross caroos. So we're going to lift up our back foot. And if you're on flat, you could just pick it up and pick it up. Yeah, if you're on demi point, we're going to pick up, this is my right foot. Ooh, you can do it, go, up. You can jump, I know you can. Okay, we're going to go criss, cross, step, cross, tip, tap. 3 of these, come down, releve. Then we're going to the other leg. So you're always using the back foot. Back, tip, tap, cross, tip, tap, cross, tip, tap, come to 2 and up. That's right, good. So this is all, you've got to imagine you all have point shoes on. So here you are on your point shoes. You've got 1 foot and 2 heels, really nice and crossed over in that fifth position. Back foot comes through on your tippy toes, almost in like a little fourth position. And I'm looking, if you want to add a little flare of the arms and the head, I'm looking at my left arm. So opposition, 3 of these. This is my third one. Head lowers, head lifts. Crisscross opposition, crisscross opposition, crisscross opposition. Hello down, hello up. So there are those wings that we were working in our port de bras. All right, let's go from the tip top. And add that, and we'll do it a few times, okay? Here we go. So I'm going to be really quiet at the beginning, so I can hear. Oh, I can't hear anything. I'm going to turn it up slightly. Okay. 1, 2, here we go. And chasse. Over. Round. Down the leg. Tombe, pas de barre, plie, stretch, chasse, up, over, round, circle it, head front, head down, tombe, pas de barre, head to the front, here we go, fly, step, change, fly, fly, run. Hi to the audience before you go. Run around, choo-choo moment. Now those hops. Good. Fly and run. You chasse forward. Toe and in. Toe. Crisscross. 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 Third time lucky. Come down, come up. Good job. Yes. And we're just over halfway. So by Christmas, excuse me, by Christmas we're on it. All right, good. So when you do that second run around, we're coming around for that toe chasse. Make sure you use that back foot and the arms go first, second, and Barre, tutu, and down. First front, directly to the front, Barre, and fifth at the front, open. And then they stay there. When you come down and up. Yeah, so we're flying those arms up and down the side. All right, let's do one more time. Come on, audience, come and sit. No, I'm not chasing you. Come and sit down. Oh my gosh. Come and sit and watch. Come and sit and watch my swans. Look, we're gonna do a dance for you. Okay? All right, here we go. On the top, performance time. And you ready? 3, 4, and round. Arm stroke, don't touch. Tombe, behind, side cross, stretch. Chasse, over, round, down. Press, tombe. Back leg steps. Cradle. Hop and run. Audience. Tutu moment. Outside, hopper. Hop and run. Back foot toe chasse. Here we go. Toe, 1, 2, 3. Out, forward. Toe, 1, 2, 3. Up, out. Crisscross. Crisscross. Come down. Fly up. Other foot. Crisscross. Crisscross. Come down. Good job. Excellent. All right, let's quickly cool down and get going. Whew. Quick. Breathe in for me. We'll add on next week. Breathe in. What's out? Hands on the thighs. Fold over like a piece of paper. Like those hamstrings. Come up. Hands on the thighs and the leg. Fold over. Take that right heel back, press those arms in front of you. Heel down, stretching that palm. Feet in first. Take a step to the right. Hands heel bow. Let's heel bow. Find your cooking trays today. A little rise to make sure we're on balance. Well done, ladies. Good job. I will see you next week. Oh, mister. Come on. Okay, we can play now. Say bye to everyone. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
It's Thanksgiving here.